the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And looking at Los Angeles, they've definitely been generating momentum. A strong stretch of play for this team, winning 6 of their last 7. They're playing at a high level, no lack of confidence going into tonight's game. Tonight, 2 teams that have been very hot as of late. Shaq, when you're facing a team that's been on a tear, what's the best way to disrupt their rhythm?
So you got to identify any kind of weakness and attack it, Ernie. You got to attack it relentlessly, like a pit bull bite. Wow. And you got to play good defense all the way through the clock.
Well, that was nerving. But great rebounding, gives you extra possessions. You just have to capitalize on mistakes. What is he doing?
I wish I had an answer for all the times you've said that.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And a wonderful surprise for all of you tonight. We're sitting along courtside with legendary Kobe Bryant. Kobe, thanks for joining us.
No, thank you, man. Thank you for letting me be a part of the team.
You're still a fan, aren't you, even though you're retired?
100%.
Crowd here in anticipation of their home team Lakers in an interconference battle here at the Staples Center. The Heat beat them last time when these 2 teams met down in South Florida.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Miami Heat has established that high standard for fitness. Even Eric Spoelstra has gotten into it in his late 40s. The Heat coach says when he's working out, I'm in a different place. The physical, emotional, and mental benefits, I'm hooked. Kevin?
As hard as he works, great that he takes care of himself, too. DA, thank you. And Kobe, I remember you saying that curiosity is such a valuable trait in a player. I bet the triangle was a very intriguing offense for you to learn and grasp.
Oh, yeah. It created such a system. It's like, jazz. When people watch jazz musicians orchestrating, it seems as if they're freelancing, but they're freelancing with a built-in structure. You have to have structure in order to be able to freelance and create these amazing things. And the triangle gave unbelievable structure. And, some of the people that I've talked to that have competed against the triangle and lost against the triangle, whether it was to us or to the Bulls, all lament about the triangle's the biggest crock of garbage. It was just you and Michael. Then I said, you know what? Let's have a conversation about that. Do you remember this play? Yeah. Okay, that play happened at the moment it happened with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because we knew in the first minute of the game when we ran it, you did this defensively. So we said, okay, they did that. Check. Well, wait. Okay, now let's look at this action. Okay, this action, how are they playing this action? They're playing it that way. All right, check. Hold it. We'll wait. Interesting. Right? And so in the fourth quarter, we're able to take advantage. Why? Because we have a structure. From that structure, we know what you are doing, and we know how to counter what you're doing. Right? There's a reason Michael can look at Steve Kerr in the timeout and said, be ready. How would he know that?
Yeah, right.
How would he know that unless he knew every time he drove middle, Stockton was coming over to help on his dribble penetration? He could have made that pass to Steve Kerr in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. Why did he wait?
That's good stuff. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Olynyk down low with Whiteside. Richardson and Winslow out on the perimeter. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Whiteside. Dragic against Rondo. Pass to Winslow. It's Whiteside, top of the key. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Rondo against Dragic. Pass to Winslow. And Olynyk kicks to Whiteside. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Richardson. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get a shot off. The offensive rebound. Whiteside got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Kobe, you're so decorated in every way individually and as a teammate with the 5 championships. Of all the things, the all-star games, the all-defense, all the individual things you've accomplished, what is the one thing you might cherish? And you may have alluded to it with the championships, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, but at the end of the day, is that the one thing above everything else that you covet?
No. You know, the fact that I can look in the mirror and honestly say I gave everything to the game.
And that was obvious.
That's the thing, right? You don't want to feel like you've left anything on the table. There's no stone left unturned. I gave everything to the game that I possibly could. That, to me, is the biggest accomplishment.
What a feat. Yeah. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Dragic came into the NBA with something on his resume that not many other rookies have. He has a ring from winning the Slovenian Pro League the year before he came to America.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Rondo. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Grizzlies in Memphis. The pass to LeBron. Back to Rondo. James looking around. Shot clock at 5. Here's McGee. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way in.
Really like how he used his body, got outstanding position on the boards, and then maximized it.
Whiteside against Rondo. Here's Kuzma, and it's off the back rim, no good. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Clippers. Kobe, a lot of teams now playing a more spread-out offensive style. You played with a spread 4 and Robert Horry and Mar Odom. You also played with more of a twin tower feel on your roster. Which way would you lean when you think about those different styles?
It doesn't matter to me.
You like them all?
Yeah, it just depends on the personnel that you have.
Right.
And with the personnel that you have, you make the most out of it.
That puzzle you keep talking about.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just, every puzzle's built differently.
Right.
Right? And you just try to do what you can with what you have. So it doesn't matter.
And you like that figuring out process.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Even though you're the same, you've got to kind of adapt now what's on your roster.
Yeah, you have to be able to adapt to the players that you have around you, you know, and understanding what they need. It's not what you need. It's what do they need. And as long as the leader of the team can make that shift, they'll be fine with whatever they have on their roster.
Great description. And here's Whiteside after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. That one good for 2.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
Rondo with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ingram attacking. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Dragic finds Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. The 11-footer. tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's not shooting a high percentage right now, and part of the reason could be that his shot quality is poor, and he's just got to be a little smarter about his shots. Nice to see how easy he takes over games. Makes it look elementary. I mean, that's why they feed him the rock so much.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Playing on the road, always a challenge, but it becomes a heck of a lot easier when you can shoot the three ball the way they did.
And, Greg, they were shooting that thing with confidence, boy. Every time they got a clean look from deep, the trigger was pulled. Pow!
Lance Stephenson's checked in for the Lakers. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk. Johnson comes in for Winslow. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Goran Dragic. For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw, good, Whiteside.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Here's Hart. Last game, 26 points over Wade. Hart, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Kobe, how important is it for young players to have mentors?
Extremely important. I consider them the North Star. Right? They're always there to provide guidance and kind of a map of generally where you want to go or the direction you want to go. And I always felt muses were important because if I could study them and see how they got to where they are, then it'll help me avoid some of the landmines that they may have stepped on and had to persevere through.
And gracious of you to become a mentor now for so many.
Well, it's part of the responsibility, I think, of giving back to the game, right? The game has given me so much. I've had great mentors in my life, and I feel like it's important to pay it forward.
Here's Hart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And the dunk by James.
Man, this thing is just going back and forth tonight.
Yeah, it's been a seesaw battle. Right now, I mean, as soon as one team grabs the lead, the other grabs it right back.
And Miami has possession after the basket by the Lakers. Fast break, the Lakers. Stevenson with the ball.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Waiters passes to Wade. Drops in the layup for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Rondo. Feeds it to McGee. It's stolen by Rondo to the inside. Pass to Hart for 3. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Johnson following the 3 by the Lakers. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got his second bucket. And Kobe, one of your trademarks, the fadeaway jumper. It's so effective because it's unguardable.
Can't guard it. I remember playing against Eric Snow in the Sixers one time in Philadelphia, who was a really great defensive player. And I took him down the post, and I turned around, I hit a fall away. And running back up the court, he was like, man, if you're going to make that, man, it's just, you know, I just got to put my hand up. If you're going to make that shot, God bless you. I said, well, then God bless me, because I practiced that shot thousands of times, so thank you.
And he was a good defender.
He's a great defender.
Yes, yes.
But those fadeaway shots, you know, players are just used to putting their hand up. But if you just put a hand up, and these are shots that I take thousands of times, you just got to hope I miss it.
And you didn't.
No, not that one.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Mike Muscala comes in for LeBron. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Rajon Rondo.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. D-Wade with an excellent pass there.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Waiters. Hart kicks to Muscala. Now here's Bullock. He's covered closely. 6 to shoot. Muscala gets the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Fast break, the Lakers. Stevenson dishes to Chandler, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw, Chandler.
Yeah, and Chandler, a difference maker defensively. The shot blocking, the controlling of the lane. He also gobbles up those rebounds.
In the NBA, because the players are so individually great and we all know about them, and the league pushes them in that direction. You know, you got the torch from Michael. You then gave it to LeBron. For that, you know, it was Dr. J and how I find that amazing how the torch is passed from one great player to another, yet each are so individual in their accomplishments. Did you like receiving it, and did you like passing it on?
Yeah, I love both. You know, the receiving and then passing it on, because it's the infinite cycle. It's an infinite loop. And the game just continues to evolve, and players continue to grow. And so I was happy to be a part of that chain after watching it for so many years growing up, from, you know, Magic and Larry, and then to Michael, and then myself, and LeBron, and now whoever comes next. It's an infinite loop, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Now here's Wade, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Wade on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Wade gets the bucket. Wade's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, you got to admire the mid-range game of Wade. Has this area of the floor on lock. I mean, incredibly efficient from here.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Stevenson. And Jones sends it back.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And how about Wade going hard to the cup there, using his strength and athleticism to get past the defense.
And the Lakers call time here. Ingram, he's checked in for Lance Stevenson. And Miami also making a switch. Winslow's checked in for Waiters. Lakers leading by 3. Ingram kicks to Hart. Pulls up on the wing. And that one is off. And Miami the other way now.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Winslow finds Johnson. Now Jones. Back to Johnson. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out to Ingram. Takes a three. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
They swipe it. Passes it to Muscala. Here's Hart. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Here's Wade. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now here's Bullock, defended by Jones. Now Bullock. There's the 3. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. Dwayne Wade talked about the potential of this team as well as the challenges they face this season.
If we understand our potential, can develop to be a great team in this season. But that's the hardest part, is understanding your potential when you have guys who's never been through it, you know, as a collective group. So that's the biggest challenge, is to understand, okay, we're good, guys. We can win some games, but can we get to the next level of being great?
That's the veteran mindset a player like Wade brings to the group.
Exactly. I mean, he's fully aware of the importance of experience, a true leader for his team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I mean, a solid first quarter, especially looking at that plus turnover ratio.
Yeah, everything is sharp. I mean, nothing forced, precise passes, taking care of the ball. That's good stuff.
On the floor for Miami, Winslow and Olynyk fill up the forward spots. Dragic and Richardson, their backcourt. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Chandler's shot, good. Well, Kobe, you played your entire career with the Los Angeles Lakers. Was there any point during that span where it looked like you might be playing someplace else?
Oh, yeah. It was, I think it was after the 06 season.
Chicago.
Going into 07, it was Chicago.
Yes.
was an option.
Yes.
They thought about dealing me to Detroit. That was another option. And I was really frustrated because at that time, we had trades that were available that they never pulled the trigger on. And I came to find out that, well, we just want to keep the cap as low as we can, have Kobe put on these stellar individual performances, generate massive amounts of revenue, and I wasn't okay with that.
You want championships.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, listen, Shaq left, the challenge was issued of can I win a championship without this man, and come hella high water, I'm going to get this thing done. Right? So,
and you did.
Yeah, you either got to get on or get out the way.
So it's Miami now, after Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Just 5 on the clock. No good from Dragic. And here's Chandler, who brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And typically on the road, it's harder to get into a great rhythm offensively, but they did just that.
Yeah, and from the start, Greg, you could tell they were ready to go. Loved how fearless they were, confident, aggressive, attack mode. They don't care where the games are played. They're ready to get it done.
Lakers leading by 8. Bullock kicks to Ingram. Down low, stolen by Winslow. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron comes in for Muscala. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Heat also with a sub. Whiteside's checked in. Now here's Richardson. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Clippers. Olynyk the pass to Dragic. The feed to Whiteside. Over Chandler. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Whiteside.
If you let him get that deep, this is what you can expect.
He's not only strong as ammonia down there, He's smart as Einstein, too. Poor effort from the defense.
Rondo, a beautiful reverse layup. Rondo's got his first bucket of the night.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
The Heat trail by 8. Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change. Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
But a lot of guys have ailments that linger on through their post-career. What kind of workout? We know you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
Yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
Now Dragic, Rondo missing on the 3. Over LeBron. Again, the miss by the Heat. Back to McGee. Stolen by Winslow. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And Kobe, you're staying in shape even now. Isn't it sad sometimes to see how a lot of guys don't do that?
Yeah, it's hard, right? Because you have a purpose to training.
Yes.
And now you wake up, you're like, oh, what's my purpose for training? Like, what do I need to be doing this for? No, I'll do it tomorrow. No, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. And all of a sudden, those handles start creeping from the back to the front. And you're like, uh-oh. Yeah. Tomorrow's today.
My clothes don't fit.
Yeah.
My clothes don't fit.
Tomorrow should have been yesterday.
Goran Dragic grabs the board.
Now, that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Count it. And the Lakers lead by 8.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Waiters outside. He kicks to Whiteside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. Pass to Olynyk, and here's Dragic, guarded by Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Waiters inside the 3-point line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. On the wing, Stevenson. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Got to be happy with the result, moving the ball so well on that possession. Beautiful.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in, and then for Miami, Johnson comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. That's good from Johnson. That one misses. Lakers leading by 9. LeBron kicks to Hart. Right side, Rondo. Back to Hart from the corner. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Waiters right side. The pass to Wade. Over Rondo. Kicks it out to Jones. Drops in the tray. Jones has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And, you know, guys, Wade is a terrific teammate, always willing to give up the ball and share the sugar, if you will, especially when his teammate is wide open.
Now here's James. A 14-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Here's Jones. Here's Whiteside. A rebound by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Raiders against Rondo. Stevenson. Miami grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Wade. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Rondo against Waiters. Rondo finds McGee. Pass to Hart over Wade. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the 2nd. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Passes it to McGee. Stolen by Wade. Here's Waiters, and Waiters with the stuff.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
He gets it in there. Hart's got 8.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
The Heat trail by 3. Timeout called, the Heat. Mike Muscala is checked in for the Lakers. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Back to Johnson. Here's Waiters. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter.
Excellent awareness there, zipping the ball over to the perfect spot to score.
Stevenson against Johnson. Stevenson passes to LeBron. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Miami.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Took him no time at all on that one. 11 points in the game.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Los Angeles has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. LeBron kicks to Hart. Back to James. The dish to Muscala, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Great players like LeBron draw so much attention defensively, really opens up the passing lanes for him.
Miami trailing. Johnson outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And he makes both free throws. LA has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rondo dishes to Stevenson. Got a piece of it. James finds Rondo. Rebound by the Heat. Johnson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pushing it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
The Heat have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Lakers trail by 3. 1:52 left now here in the second. LeBron outside. Inside. Muscala. And Whiteside sends it back. Wade from outside. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Well, Kobe, I have to say it's been a real pleasure having you stop by our booth and spending some time with us for this game. Thanks again for coming by. I hope we can do it again.
We will, man. It's been a blast.
There he is, folks, the great Kobe Bryant. And you know, Clark, thinking back on Kobe's legacy to the Lakers and how great of an impact he had in that team, very few players have that kind of relationship with a franchise.
And you know, Kevin, with free agency, it's getting more and more rare for a player to spend their entire career with one team as Kobe did with the Lakers. I have a special place in my heart for those kind of guys, a one franchise superstar. And not to begrudge guys for going elsewhere and playing for multiple teams, but it does certainly make it a little more special when you see guys the ilk of Kobe play with only one team.
Now here's Rondo following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. Here's Stevenson, and it's Stevenson finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty, an incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Dragic against Rondo. And it's Dragic off the drive. And it's Dragic with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Lakers on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Dwayne, you guys have been pedal to the metal in transition. Looks like you're having fun out there.
Yeah, it's a lot of up and back. Close down the paint, close out the three-point shooter, get the ball out, go. So, these are one of those games that you enjoy to play.
All right, Dwayne, keep having fun in the second half. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, their ball movement was phenomenal. Now, they're in good position to win this game, in large in part because of those assists. And this is the thing, Ernie. When you win as a team, you feel better about everything that happens.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. The second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where he is on the floor either, Greg. He's making it look very easy. He's looking to score the ball.
Clark, when you're evaluating young players, and you see a lot of them at the college ranks and certainly in the early years in the NBA, aside from their talents between the lines, which qualities tell you this kid has a chance to be special?
A couple of things. Humility, understanding their ability, but also recognizing they've still got work to do. That's one of the great qualities anybody can have. Work ethic, self-starting, and then you try to see if, in fact, they've worked through some challenges. How have they handled adversity? I mean, when you look at those things and couple them with talent, now you've got somebody that you feel like can be special.
Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Brandon Ingram's out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's LeBron in at the 3 side. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here is Whiteside. Following the basket by LeBron James. Back to Whiteside, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now here's Rondo. It's stolen by Dragic. In transition, here comes Miami. Richardson's running. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
The Heat have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That's good from Richardson. And Josh Richardson at the University of Tennessee was a pre-med student, plans on becoming a surgeon. But when the NBA became a possibility, he said he had to switch to an easier major.
And instead of spending 4 hours a day studying, he put that time into the gym. The terrific defender in college, was the 2-time All-SEC defensive player. And with the newfound focus on basketball, he has blossomed as a scorer.
Here's Richardson after the basket by the Lakers. Dragic looking it over. Back to Richardson. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the triple. Richardson's got 8 points. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Ingram passes to Kuzma. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. There's Winslow. Count the basket. And the Heat lead by 4.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Good work there as it goes.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Timeout called the Lakers. And Goran Dragic, a slippery lefty out of Slovenia.
At his peak, a phenomenal offensive player. He doesn't hit that peak every season, though. And now in his 30s, we'll see how long he can extend his prime.
Lakers trail by 4. And here's Rondo. He has 6. They get it again. Here's James, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now, here's Richardson. He's got 8. And Olynyk kicks to Richardson. Clock at 6. Pass to Whiteside. Off target from three-point range. Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now the pass to Richardson. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. McGee with the block. But they'll get another chance. And it's good. 2 points.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for the Lakers. Reggie Bullock comes in for Rajon Rondo. On defense, Miami. The lead is 2. Ingram passes to Kuzma. And now Winslow pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Heat.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Heat have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now here's Richardson. He's got 8 outside Dragic. From 12 feet out, and it's Miami with another. Here's Bullock, trailing by 4. Pass to James. And he banks in the layup. LeBron's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And James makes scoring look so effortless. Once he kicks it into gear, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Now a timeout called by Miami. The position of power forward, Clark, that was your position. Did you ever think it would become a major weapon for stretching the floor as it is now?
No, I didn't see that evolution happening. I mean, again, at that time in the 80s, even into the 90s, you had the small forward and the power forward was more of an enforcer. I was actually kind of a hybrid at the time because I could deal inside effectively on the glass and because of my size and strength, but also could step out and put it on the floor and pass it a little bit. So, no, the evolution with the 4-man in this day and age, I did not foresee that at all. Love what's happened with it, but it speaks, I think, to the athleticism and skill of these bigger guys now.
It does. The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Kicks it to Whiteside. Chandler with the steal. Here's Kuzma. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. The Lakers with LeBron wasted no time trying to surround him with free agent signings, Greg, to help round out the supporting cast.
Names came in rapid succession after LeBron committed. Caldwell Pope, Rondo, Stevenson all joined in short order. We'll see how far this team goes, but you cannot deny how interesting things have gotten with this roster.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
The first free throw is good. And Dwayne Wade had hoped to return to the Miami Heat. Last season, at the trade deadline, he got his wish.
And it just seems right when he's in a Miami Heat uniform. It's a second home for him, and he's back where he belongs, baby. Wade count.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Passes it to Winslow over LeBron. Miami no good on that time either.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it's Bullock missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Ingram against Wade. LeBron left side. Stolen by Winslow. Down low and stolen by Kuzma. It's Ingram on the wing. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And the speed of Ingram is not easy to keep up with. I mean, just blowing by whoever dares to try to stop him.
Winslow against Chandler. Poked loose and stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. And Kuzma slams it in.
Boy, fun watching Kuzma find a way to get out in the open court. The young legs on display there.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. He kicks to Winslow. Pass to Adebayo. No good there. Nice D from Chandler. The Lakers in the lead. Lobs it up there for Ingram.
The shot-making ability of Ingram. Persistent in how he attacks the defense. I love it.
Miami with the ball. Wade with it. 14 points for him. Johnson surveying the floor. Chandler with the block. Johnson, the pass to Adebayo. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And, Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Remember back in 2016, James Johnson signed a make-good contract with the Heat. He's transformed his body going from about 274 to under 240. And in the following season, they rewarded him with a 4-year, $60 million deal.
And the Lakers with some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. And Hart subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Robinson's checked in for Miami. Now here's Stevenson. He's got 6. And there's the pass to Chandler. Shot clock at 6. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. And for James Johnson, losing all that weight seems to have unlocked his versatile, high-energy game, Greg.
Yeah, and this lower weight, Kevin, this guy's a wall of muscle. You combine that with the greater mobility, and now he possesses an athletic advantage most every night he takes the floor.
Well, we know Luke Walton comes from the Warriors coaching system, was an assistant there prior to taking this Lakers position, and known for his sharpness as an offensive coach.
And with the Lakers wanting to play more up-tempo, it makes sense to have Walton guide the ship.
Yeah, I agree with you because he's knowledgeable, played on some really good teams, championship caliber teams. I think as he grows as a coach and as this team grows together, they could be quite a group.
2 shots. Last on the
first. He misses the free throw. Goran Dragic is checked in for Robinson. And he sinks the second. The Heat trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good on the triple. 18 points for Goran Dragic.
No excuse for that kind of defense. I'm positive they're upset about that.
Out to the right wing. Here's Chandler. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside Dragic. Pass to Johnson. There's Winslow. Chandler with the rebound. Chandler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hart. Off target from three-point range.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Wade. Misses off the left iron. Lakers leading by 4. Now Bullock. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Down low, Chandler. And it's Wade with the rebound. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got 11.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Now here's Stevenson. He's got 6. Kicks it to Bullock. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Hart, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Dragic. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Hart the pass to Muscala. Bucket is good. He's got 11.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
And it's Wade with the ball for the Heat. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Mike Muscala. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Count that one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Los Angeles has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Rondo dishes to Stevenson. There's the steal. In transition, here comes Miami for the tie. And Dragic finishes it off. Dragic has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Leaving the rest of the field in the dust.
Well, I think the defense flat out gave up. I mean, didn't even try to get back into the picture on that fast break finish.
Now here's Stevenson. 6 points for him. Rondo kicks to Stevenson. To the middle. Here's Hart. On the 3 off target.
shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Wagner, he's checked in for Tyson Chandler. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Johnson. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wade gets the bucket.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for sure. You got to like the steal and the finish at the other end. That's the thing, paying that steal off with the finish.
And here's Rondo. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade, McGee finds Rondo. Clock at 6. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here is Stevenson. Will it go? No good at the rim. Goran Dragic firing on all cylinders for the Miami Heat. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be back with you shortly. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Okay? The ball moving. No holds. No holds. Okay?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Olynyk down low with Whiteside. Dragic and Wade, the two playmakers in the guard spots. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. The shot's good.
And you got to like the touch there from Wade inside. A polished interior scorer who knows how to get to his sweet spot.
Now here's Rondo. Passes it to McGee. This one for 3. No good. Shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Ingram, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Man, the confidence and flair that Wade plays with, uniquely his own. A dynamite two-guard who is also a clutch performer.
Now here's Rondo. Gets the bucket and the foul. That went on Olynyk.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
Now here's Dragic. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Hart. He's guarded by Johnson. Ingram outside to tie it up. Los Angeles with another miss. The Heat leading by 3. Johnson, a wide open look. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
And it's the Heat with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. into the paint. Here's Whiteside. Shoots over McGee, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
And what a story for Hassan Whiteside. A second-round pick back in 2011. He's bounced around. I mean, the G League, China, he even played over in Lebanon. It wasn't until 2015 that he emerged seemingly out of nowhere as a factor for the Miami Heat.
And Whiteside in 2016 receiving a 4-year max contract rate from the Heat.
Amazing how far he's come. Set the franchise record for most blocks in a game. And pretty impressive when you think of the big men who played for the Heat. We're talking Lonzo Mourning and Shaquille O'Neal, no less.
And he can't get the first one.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
And the length and wingspan of Brandon Ingram gives him, Clark, so many advantages on the court.
Yeah, it's actually what GMs and coaches like to see. His reach and size comparable to guys like KD and Giannis. Bothers shots on defense, and he can actually get his shot whenever he wants to. Because of his length, his upside as a player on both ends, I think, is what's exciting for the Lakers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's Dragic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Dragic. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Kuzma. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
LeBron James on the wing. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And the shot goes down. And now a 3-point Miami lead.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
The Heat have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Johnson outside. He kicks to Olynyk. Rondo against Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Johnson outside. Trying his luck deep. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. James, the pass to McGee. Yes. It's James picking up the assist. And the Lakers lead by 1.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Johnson. On the wing, Winslow. Richardson up top. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk in the corner. Miami no good on that time either. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. James finds McGee. Out left to the wing. Rondo, bounce pass. James, the pass to Rondo. A three-pointer off the mark. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Takes the 13-footer. Richardson, good.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
Here's Kuzma. The Heat getting the bucket. And finished off by LeBron.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
The Heat have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Winslow. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
And there's the pass to Winslow. Kicks it to Whiteside. Heat moving the ball around. It's Richardson on the wing. Floats one up. And he sinks the layup. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Ingram at the elbow. Back to Rondo. No good there. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Winslow. The Lakers with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Ingram passes to James. Shoots over Winslow, and it's James missing.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
That's what I call an everything but. Good execution, just didn't knock it down. But you're right, they're happy with that shot.
Now here's Winslow. Dragic kicks to Olynyk. Pass to Richardson. Three-pointer. Some solid defense from Ingram. James against Winslow. Here's McGee. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The Heat with the lead. Outside Dragic. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Heat have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Richardson finds Winslow. Passes to Dragic. Back to Winslow. Over LeBron. No good off the front iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Kuzma. Rebound by the Heat.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Goran Dragic.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Kuzma. Ingram outside. From deep. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert, because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Offensive rebound. Good work there as it goes. 8 points for Justice Winslow.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Rondo against Dragic. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 1, and a bucket from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma, a man you can trust in the clutch. Big spots, big shots.
Pass to Adebayo. Winslow against LeBron. Here's Whiteside. Kuzma pulls it in.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
And he just lives for the moment. Rondo there coming up big time for his team when they need it most.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Adebayo kicks to Whiteside. Dragic with a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. It's Ingram on the wing. Richardson covered. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Ingram not getting overtaken by the height of the moment. Nailing the shot in the face of the defense because his poise and composure is top level.
And that one misses. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Dragic. He feeds it to Whiteside. Shoots over McGee. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Indeed it is. Love seeing them deliver when they need him most. No fear taking these shots. I love it.
Now here's LeBron. Rondo wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dragic. Rebound the Lakers. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
No one near James as he lets it go. Knocks down the 3.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Stolen by McGee. And an intentional foul right there. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. No luck that time either. So it's Miami now.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
No time to waste at all. Got to let it go fast.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And the leadership James brings to this team is incredibly valuable. When things get tight, they look to the king to provide for them.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's Winslow. Right side, the pass to Adebayo. Richardson gets a wide open look. Gets the 3 to fall.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kickout's the only choice.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Boy, so calm, composed. Love how he took his time and drained the important free throws. Big-time stuff there.
There's Dragic with the 3. It's good. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. The spotlight's on you all the time. How do you kind of put that to the side and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just want to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, you know, I'm glad we was able to get this win.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.